she had some opinions that made me laugh quite hard.
Let me guess. Making fun of us, me specifically.
No, well, she said, who's this Brian guy? He doesn't really do anything. And then she said, yeah, I think if you weren't on this, it'd be a really like incel-y podcast. And
Bitch doesn't know.
I thought it was really funny.
She doesn't know anything. She's just trying to get that.
Sounds like a fucking dumb bitch, actually.
Yeah, sounds like a fucking
I hate her.
ugly slut.
All right, that's a dummy phone.
He didn't watch.
That's a dummy phone. It's a fake.
It's just a case. It's just a case.
He didn't wash his genitals.
Yeah.
That's why he fucking.
No, he walks away. He's completely drenched in blood from the waist down.
His entire bottom half is just blood.
She didn't survive the ordeal.
A little bit of hair on his like legs and shit hanging down.
In reality, he tied her to a chair, made her watch a couple episodes.
Jesus,
tell me what you thought. Tell me what you thought. It was funny. Let me go.
It was great. It was so amazing. And you're great.
Wow, 2 dummy phones. This guy came prepared.
Stallwood complained so bad about me interrupting, and so I tried to do it, like try to stop. Obviously I can't, but I tried.
That would be censorship.
And apparently it doesn't matter.
He's got the hand of God. He could cut you out in an instant. Yeah.
He could make me say like I am like Dom. You know, he could cut different words.
Wow, he just did it.
He just made me say that.
Wow. How did he do that?
30 seconds of boob screaming. His mouth moving, nothing's coming out of it. I did it. I'm really smart, guys. Holding up pieces of paper that say I can read and like I'm smart.
Release me.
I'm trapped in the video.
Yeah.
We get there and Steve jumps onto one of the beds with his nice, really fabulous hat that he loves, that he's had for a year and never washed. And he puts his head down on the pillow, and I was like, "Oh, yo, Steve, there's some black stuff on that pillow." I was like, "Was that there when you when we got in here?" He's like, "Oh, it must have been." I was like, "All right. That's a little weird." And then like he moved the pillow or whatever and then laid back down on it. And I was like, "Hey, Steve, there's another black mark." I was like, "You sure it's not your hat?" And he's like, What do you mean? Like it couldn't be my hat. I was like, "Steve, do me a favor and wipe that hat across the pillow." And it just left a streak of it looked like motor oil almost.
Oh, this was when you were in Tallahassee, right?
No, this was in North Carolina. This is when
because like the pillow in Tallahassee also it looked like someone did a fucking Tokyo Drift burnout on it.
He left his mark at every hotel we stayed at.
He would sign it.
Yeah.
Sign it everywhere he went.
How did that car smell on the way?
So funny enough, whenever he started the air conditioner, it reeked of piss.
Flux was calling. He was on a call with Sam, or he was in a VC, and Sam was there. And Sam was like, "All right, Steve's gone. What do you think about his house?" Was that you?
Yeah,
Sam?
I was like, okay. So how do I say this without being a dick, Steve? I feel like
you dumb poor old bitch, you dumb.
Yeah, no, like his.
He puts my cave to shame, basically.
Yeah, Steve will live in a. He just seems like a guy that would live in a pigsty and be completely okay with it. And I'm like scale of 1 to 10, like how much of a shithole is this place? And he just goes, I'd say a solid heavy 6 out of 10. And Steve just comes in 6 out of 10 for what? What are you talking about? Is that Sam? What's going on in there? Like he immediately caught on that.
That's the last Flux we heard of
this. Flux like looked around. This place is a fucking heavy 6 out of 10.
He was being nice.
Yeah, so I was gonna say that seems generous. Probably
after we heard Steve screaming, that was it. He got cut off and he left the call. That was it. We never heard from him. We assumed he died, but.
Oh my god!
He made
Will's
this is like a
Will said he saw bruises on him.
Discord people meet up trip by the sounds of it.
Well, what's funny is
a hat mark on a pillow. I didn't even know that was the thing that could happen.
He was like an artist. He was just.
What does that even mean? He had so much crud built up on the hat.
Yeah. So Steve's like, "Oh, this guy's pretty close behind me. I'm gonna let him pass." So now I'm sitting in the back seat. I'm like, I was like, that's a little weird. I was like, is he gonna pull over on the side of the road and like go into the dirt and let the guy pass him? And actually, that's not the case. He went into the oncoming traffic and was like, this guy's not passing me. This is weird. And I was like, Steve, you do realize you're in oncoming traffic right now, right? Like, at any moment, a car could come over like a hill and kill us. And he's like, what? Really? Like, what? I was like, yeah.
Where am I? Who are you people?
And at this point,
screams at him talking like he thought he was alone in the car.
Am I not delivering a pizza?
I thought you were
right
pizzas in here. Why are the pizzas talking?
I'm like, oh my god, Steve. I was like, you didn't realize that? He's like, no, I thought we were still on the interstate.
I've had the crud for 3 weeks. I think I might need a hospital.
You gave that girl the crud? Are you kidding?
You piped the bitch with the crud, dude? That's evil.
I put a condom on my tongue, dude. I was cautious.
A dental dam or whatever they're fucking called.
Yeah.
And I said, I told him, no, I'll hold the drink and he can touch the fucking dirt and shit in there. I was like, no, Steve.
He's like, what? What's
He's
the
like,
big idea?
He's like, what?
My big gulp fucking
group
Baja
of
Blast.
change. Yeah. Molded together.
Come on, guys. Everyone's got human gunk. What are you guys?
Yeah, it's just my human filth that's been piling up in this car for the
generations
past
of
fucking
dead skin.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
I would have just sat on. I would have sat on his lap and let him do the gas, and I would have done the steering wheel.
All right.
I think
I would have
Dinky
just
offered,
stuck
right?
to
But
him. You would probably grip right into him too with all the crud and the
Yeah. You'd be grafted
fungus.
together.
Yeah,
yeah. The mushrooms like wrap around me like a seatbelt and a full body vest. like only Steve can drive the car. He's got some sort of like mental link with like a parasite.
yeah.
Dude, he has a fucking Bluetooth speaker in there that
Avatar.
only he can
He's got-
connect to.
Yeah. His hat connects into the.
He's got a fungal implant in his neck like the Matrix. From the
Everybody else
headrest
is getting.
the headrest is growing into his fucking spinal column.
So fucking gross.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dibs on this and just cruts it up immediately. The grass turns black. Where he lays.
He marks it, dude.
he
He's
uses
marking
his
his
hand as a
territory.
chalk outline.
Yeah.
He draws his bed on the ground.
All plants and wildlife just die in the circle.
Yeah.
The earth is scorched where he lays.
Yeah. Animals don't even dare cross this line. We're fine.
Oh shit.
No, but before that even happened, apparently Grim was so excited his nipples were like erect.
Yeah.
He was,
Yeah, joke if he got bricked up, but his nipples. What are you? Okay, is that? What if it was cold? Is it cold?
No,
too?
Steve was like, "Is your nipples poking out of your shirt?" And
Grim
Grim's immediate
flashed
response was
him.
just to lift up. He just like took off and showed him his erect nipples.
Oh yeah.
He actually did it twice.
What? 2 times?
He did it twice to Steve, and I saw it one time, and I looked away. I was like, Grim, I was like, you better cut that shit out.
Yeah, he keeps doing it.
Just boys being boys. Just
Yeah, we all do this.
locker room antics. Come on,
Yeah.
come on, give one of them a little lick, give one a little twist. There's only one way to soften them up.
Yeah.
You have to breathe
The
hot
warm
air
mouth.
on them.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Poob, you said can we start this later because I just scored some sweet gash last
Yeah.
night. That's what you.
Yeah, it
you
sounds
wrote
like
that.
exactly. I said,
Yeah.
gashy, gashy.
Yo, can
Yeah.
we roll this recording back to 2? I gotta
Yeah.
mop up some gas juice on my floor.
Yeah. There's
Clean up on
fucking
aisle
there's just,
me, okay? I got juices flowing through my body.
Yeah.
there's a solid gash
I got
slash
milked
all
and I
over
just
my fucking
leaked
pants.
afterwards for an hour.
Yeah.
This woman just gash splashed all
What?
over my floor. I got to mop up.
She's gonna be pissed off if it turns out her and Poop just kissed. Like it was
yeah. She
I
fucking-
just talked to this guy at the bar.
Yeah, she,
his
guy
first
bought me a
woman
drink and
contact
then
in
fell
like
down.
years is just like she shook his hand like, "Hi, my name's Deborah." And
yeah,
he's like,
yeah,
Jesus
come-
waiter,
you know,
like
just
not
fucking
even
nutted.
like.
yeah.
check my breath. Hi. I was at a fucking Hooters.
Yeah.
The waitress flirted with me, I swear. No,
he was
no,
fucking
it wasn't
wasting
like that at all. No, actually, it wasn't.
No, we actually had lots of sex.
Yeah.
Actually,
No,
We woke up and had
that's
more
not.
sex.
No, we didn't have lots of sex. It was just a good time.
And
Right?
she squirted several times.
No, not a chance.
I was about to say, when I came to the hotel room, the big talk was Flux shit his pants.
Yeah.
And Flux was like, I didn't shit my
Are these
pants.
like real people?
Yeah, he kept asking for them to stop because he had to take a dump. He kept asking for him to stop because he had to take a dump, and then all of a sudden,
I'm good.
Yeah, all of a sudden,
Yeah,
he
exactly.
has shit
He's
all
like-
over his pants, and he stops asking. Like he's like, I don't need to anymore.
Fine.
The urge
I got
has
you.
left. Yeah.
I didn't poop shit. I pooped sweet and sour sauce. Okay.
Yeah. But they did say that he had a sweet and sour packet. And I'm like, that is the greatest defense of that. I'm just gonna carry one in my pocket and be like, oh, on the off chance I shit myself, I can just be like, sorry, it must have been the sweet and sour packet.
Yeah.
If
Just an
it is
empty
just a
packet.
total misunderstanding, I feel really bad because it's all of his evidence laid out there. But yeah, it really does sound like he just shit himself.
He looks.
At the beginning of our meal, I look out the window and I see a car on the parking lot. It's Abby's car. My wife's there, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck? So I get up and I go out and like,
And a big black man next to her.
yeah, she's on a
God.
date with a big hunky black dude. I said, good
He
for her.
slapped her ass.
Why is
Good
that?
for her. Yeah.
Why do you have to specify that? Why do you
Uh,
have to specify that he's hunky?
hunky?
I don't know.
Subversion,
because-
okay.
No,
Why do you have to say a big hunky black guy? Yes,
I can
you're a
appreciate
big
a man.
it's
because
my
I'm happy
neighbor.
that she's experiencing everything the world has to offer. Because I am the
Oh my
opposite of a
God.
big hunky black guy. I look over, I see her car still there, and then Willard. I was like, Willard, do you want some of my sushi? And Willard's like, I don't know how to use like chopsticks. I don't want to like pick it up because it had like avocado on it and eel sauce. It was like really slippery.
Ooh.
And I was like, I'll put it on your plate. He's like, dude, I wouldn't be able to pick that up. I was like, all right, fine. So I just pick it up and I like go to feed it to him. And I'm like, I put it in his mouth. It is the gayest thing I've ever done in my life. Is feeding another man sushi with chopsticks.
That's not even gay. That's just
Yeah.
It
just
was
very
pretty
bros.
gay the way
It
it
was-
happened.
it was
Yeah.
I like
'Cause
feeding
he
my
has-
boys.
question.
My
Willard
boys
has
are
a
hungry.
beautiful long mustache, and he pulled it open like curtains and was like,
Oh.
oh yeah. And
I
he's
was like,
yeah.
it sounds more like a
Reveal that
vagina
hole.
than anything, and
Yeah.
you put it in his mouth, vagina, and
And then he eats it, and we're laughing, and I look over, and Abby's car is gone. So that means in between
Yeah.
me, like while I'm assuming she walked out right by the window and looked over because we're
Yeah.
right at the window and just saw me feeding another man that she's never seen in her
Yeah.
life, and then us
And for some
laughing
reason-
bashfully about it.
Yeah. And for
Come on,
some
guys.
reason, Will like deep throated the chopstick.
Yeah, Willard took my
Like,
wrist
fucking- he
and
was
took it
fucking-
all the way in there.
Yeah, yeah.
And Steve has this thing where he's
Like, Willard-
constantly just tweaking his nipples in public, and so like
that can't be real.
and we're sitting,
made it
I'm
really weird,
feeding
yeah.
Willard, and Steve's tweaking his nipples the
Yeah.
whole time and rubbing his
Yeah.
hat on stuff, two fingering
Yeah.
his mouth. Yeah, Abby saw that shit and got back in her car and drove away. And I was like,
Covered the kid's eyes.
I haven't asked her about it. She hasn't said anything about it. But I wanted to ask,
She
like,
could
did you
see-
see
she
me
saw-
basically feeding another man?
Just feel like, what did you see when you left?
Yeah,
Did you-
that's what I-
Yeah.
Did you happen to see anything?
And actually, what Sam didn't know is she went to go use the bathroom and she saw, Sam getting railed in the ass by Will in the bathroom.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was actually all pointless.
Oh fuck! Yeah,
Wrapped
it
his
never
mustache around
Yeah.
down bottom
Yeah.
and then opened it up. And
Yeah, God.
Will tied his mustache around my cock,
oh,
cinched it up, so
And
my
deep
cock
throated-
had nowhere
Yeah.
else to go.
It's not going. Yeah, you're
In
not
his
going anywhere,
mouth, yeah.
champ.
Damn, no wonder you shaved that thing off when you got back.
Yeah.
You saw,
cum
you
was-
saw
it
the
was
lust in
fungus.
everybody's eyes. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
probably
And
a
the
mold in
spores.
it.
like this.
Yeah, spores.
This-
I would shave my entire body.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to shave the fucking
It's like
sport.
decontamination unit, like fucking scrubbing you down,
Yeah.
blasting
Did
you
you
with
use-
water. Steve looks
Steve is very
like a
short.
homunculus.
Like a homunculus. That's
You
so
little
fucked up.
homunculus.
You know
my
what's funny
God.
about Steve though is he kept taking off his shoes and he wears like little like bikini socks. They're the funniest thing I've ever seen. It's like a little
Yeah, the way
hairnet.
his
It's like
feet-
a
the way
hairnet for his
feet-
toes. It's so
are
weird.
positioned in that picture
I'm actually
unnatural. Look at
I mean,
Steve's left leg. His knee looks like it's forward, but his feet are somehow
his
unnaturally
legs fucked up.
Yeah.
It's
remember?
like broken right. Like what is going on
Okay,
with that?
this is just bullying.
No, it's not bullying, but his legs are
He's
weird.
got 2 right legs.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah.
He's got
It looks like that. Yeah.
Photoshop. It looks like he took a left leg and photoshopped it
He put it back on.
and copied it over to his other side.
He does.
That
It looks fake.
Yeah, it looks fake. Yeah.
That's a bad. Okay, that's a pretty bad
Yeah,
angle.
that's a funny picture. Holy shit.
It actually really does look. Now that you say that, oh god.
Anyways,
yeah, he says he's a car guy. He didn't know that there was a like a compartment
under
in
his
the trunk
yeah.
that has your spare tire. He was just like, what is
I
this?
thought I had to put it in my back seat. Wow, my spare tire.
The spores gave me an offering. It seems.
It was made of like grass and dirt and stuff. Oh
Yeah.
my god, this tire is materialized before our eyes. I am their god. I am their god.
They do.
She's just hallucinating all this.
Yeah.
Just living in a cruddy little fucking.
These
toxins.
I spread the toxins to every motel from up the eastern seaboard, and in return,
That's what
the
he's doing.
fungus
Like,
provides a tire when I'm in need. Yeah.
like they're gonna like take over the earth or something. He's marking. He's like, guys, let's drive to California. Let's go.
The symbiote's smart, but it's just like a mold, like a retard version of the symbiote. Yeah. And the only superpower it gives them is 2 left legs. And the ability to mark pillows.
You will be the cruddiest guy.
Yeah. You will use this
weird. Almost unnatural.
It still has the same voice in his ear, like the fucking demon voice. Like,
I will shape
You
you,
get
like
to
a
avoid the
homunculus. You will be a living homunculus man.
and if you need a spare tire, I will provide.
I will create one.
Oh, Steve's gonna watch this and just crying.
So
He said, "How do they know? How do they know about you?"
They know. I tried my hardest. I even got rid of the hat.
Put you away to sleep.
the tire shop's open.
Oh God!
All like
God,
because
man.
all the other ones are for like semi trucks and shit. That and Steve went into one. They're like, "Yeah, get the fuck out of here. You don't drive a truck. Like we don't have
What
shit
are
for
you?
Yeah. He's like, "Do you guys
Steve, I'm
have
so
air I could fill up my tire with?" And they're like, "No, scram, you fucking loser."
God.
So now
Jesus
we're sitting
Christ,
there.
Look at that guy's legs.
Get him out! Get him out of here! Some guy got a broom and started shoving him out.
Yeah.
Push broom him out of there.
And the last thing Steve did was he took off his hat and he marked the door frame, and
drew
he's
a
like,
symbol.
"You will regret this."
Drew a symbol on the
Yeah. Here's my parting gift.
You will
He
rue
walked out.
this day.
Yeah.
They're just like, what? What's that little freak?
Yeah. Next day the spot gets bigger.
Little
Hey,
monster,
Jim, is that-
little monster, get him out.
Steve started hissing, started writing all over the walls. He's trying to push him out. The next day, the whole wall's black.
They can't clean it no matter how. They
Yeah,
paint
like,
over it and it comes back.
Yeah.
God.
So
Help me.
Bubbling and stuff.
So we're
It's fucking hissing at me. What
Ambient
using
like
whispers.
whispers. Yeah.
Yeah. So he sprays Windex and it just makes a big plain circle and then devours it afterwards. Just goes over. Oh God.
Okay, so you guys eventually got your
So Steve marked the wall with his curse. And
Yeah,
then
he marked the one left.
Yeah,
skittered
so-
away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
ran
fucking hobbled
away
out.
on all fours.
Yeah.
And he he starts in a circle to get his legs calibrated.
Oh man!
Oh my god!
I'm gonna throw up.
Oh my god, dude!
We should make fun of Steve way more on this podcast.
Dude, Stone can't make any of this a highlight because Steve will fucking murder us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get banned.
You having fun? Are you having a good time?
Yeah.
Yeah, Will's like looking at his toe. He sees that his big toe is now growing smaller and his pinky toe's growing bigger, and he's like freaking the fuck out. He's like, "What's happening?
Yeah.
What is this?"
Hallucinations are common too.
Yeah.
With the spores, I assume.
Yeah.
So then
Steve slips him a black
you see
hat
Steve
onto his lap. He's like, put this on. Join the
dude,
revolution.
Wear it and awaken.
that hat will be forever scarring me.
He took the hat off, and there was still another hat perfectly formed.
Yeah, his hair was just fucking.
It duplicates.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, Dick, you're like, well, you know, like it's got bugs in it, Steve. Like it's gross. Like
What's wrong with bugs?
It's nutrients, free protein.
Those are my friends we're meeting up with. Yeah.
Yeah, you thought we were gonna have
the bugs. I brought the bugs.
Yeah. This whole trip was a gourmet McDonald's meals the whole way through, you idiot. We're gonna eat bugs.
so
Okay,
then.
but, Okay, sorry, carry on. We're
So-
here for you. This whole time, Steve's probably playing his music at that Bluetooth speaker too. My God, it's probably just like fucking like white noise mixed with screaming or something.
Static sound.
This is good for growth. This is.
The spores love this.
It's just binaural fucking ambient noises. Like,
Yeah.
So
what's fucking what babies hear in the womb? It's just like
Yeah.
like heart beating and fucking white noise. Yeah.
So now we almost die again.
my
You know, whatever.
Yeah.
Dinky sees Willard get on an airplane and fly off into safety, and Dinky like looks down and realizes he's still with like Steve, who's shape shifting with mold at this point.
Yeah.
Steve, who now has 2 left arms and 2 left.
Yeah.
He's growing a third left leg, and Dinky sends me a message, and he goes, Sam, do you mind paying for my plane ticket? And I go, I never answered his message.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna answer that. No.
Don't you have a mom? Don't you have a hot mom that could go have sex on the street to get you a plane ticket?
Yeah, tell her to send me a nude or something. Then I might consider bankrolling it. Yeah.
Steve stopped talking. He doesn't move his mouth when he talks now, and for some reason his hat glows every time he says something. It's starting to scare me.
Steve's getting real weird, man. Flux hasn't talked in like a week.
Yeah.
Flux has just been dead-eyed, looking straight forward.
Yeah.
Steve talks like that guy from the Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. He takes off his hat and there's like a face. There's a face on the back of his head that speaks for him.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh.
This hotel is fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you may never leave.
Yeah.
Steve's
Oh my God.
legs turn backwards.
Yeah.
His whole body
Just
is
walks everywhere.
the hat covers his old face and the new face.
Yeah. And then he walks up to the hotel door and the little mouth on the back of his head spits on the door and it spreads the black shit over it. He's like, "You're not leaving. This is our stay."
He just looks like a little sweetheart in this picture. You'd never suspect the nefarious ideas that's going on.
I need to stop looking at the group photo.
The fucking legs kill me every time I look at
I can only look at Steve. I just can't take my eyes off him. His legs are like, there's something about them so incredible.
Oh man,
God damn it! I'm sorry, Steve.
Rivals, let's get the day started. It's so good. It's just in the same vein.
Oh shit!
Oh,
yeah, that's good.
can't look at.
Oh my
That's
god!
good.
I'm just imagining that guy planning out my road trip. Like, oh my god,
Yeah,
that's scary.
double left-legged guy.
Oh my god.
All right,
Steve is more. Steve has a bond with this car though that surpasses labels and things. He changes the radio station with his hands on the steering wheel.
Yeah, the fucking gears were shifting on its own too. Like he didn't even do anything.
Eyes roll
He's
back.
got like a biometric connection with the car.
His eyes roll back in his head, and the headlights grow. The eyes come down from him. It's like a Knight Rider, but not.
I wrote in the dust, "Clean, please," on like the little center console, like entertainment display.
God, fuck, dude. Just being in like a really dirty car is bad enough for that long. I can't with stinky fungus.